Hi everyone, this is Kyle Vickery. This is the first in a series of online lessons I'm going to be putting on YouTube for pretty much anything guitar related, be it changing strings or sweep picking or, I don't know, restringing a Floyd Rose or adjusting the tension for the strings in a Floyd Rose or tapping or scales or modes, whatever you guys want. Just send me requests, and the more requests I get, the more I'll be able to put up. The one thing that I won't do though are song transcriptions, so don't ask for that. The reason for that is because I don't think it'll benefit a large enough amount of people. It'll only benefit a small amount of people that want to learn that single particular song. That's pretty much it. The gear that I'm using for these videos will be just my small Fender Frontman 25 watt practice amp, my Laguna LE524, Digitech digital delay, and a Crank Distortus Maximus distortion pedal. The first lesson that I'm going to be doing will be on sweep picking, how to keep your sweeping fluid and how to make it sound out clear and make it sound nice. To be honest, sweep picking is more of a thing for flash, in my personal opinion. I think sweeping along with tapping are both things that are more flashy than have a lot of practical use. But regardless, I will teach you guys how to do it if you'd like. So just to start off, this is for beginners learning to sweep. It's not meant for people who already know how to sweep or anything like that. It's meant for beginners learning to sweep. Okay? So what we're going to do is, first I'm going to show you your B minor triad, because we're going to be sweeping in B minor, just because I like minor sweeps. I'll show you the shape for your B minor triad. Basically, if you don't know what a triad is, it's basically when you start on the root, it's called a tonic triad, and obviously the root of B minor will be B. So that'll be, your triad will be B, D, F sharp, because that's what 1, 3, 5 in B minor is. So basically, the first thing I'm going to show you guys is your B minor triad on your upper string. So, okay. What I want you guys to do is start out with that. So it's your B will be on your B string at the 12th fret. Then D is on your E string at the 10th fret. F sharp is 14 on your E string. What I want you guys to do to start out with this is make sure you have your dampening properly with the fleshy part of your palm, your pick hand. Make sure you're keeping that and you're dampening the rest of the strings. I like to do it down here right near the bridge. When you're doing it, I want you guys to start out at 14. You can pick the 10, the D if you want, but I would prefer you to learn doing it with pull-offs. So, and what you're trying to go for when you're doing this is making sure that you're not hitting your D to your B simultaneously. So you get that minor third chord right there. You don't want that. What you want is each note sounding individually, separately. Okay? Once you have that down, which shouldn't take very long, then I want you to move on to your 3-string sweep, which will basically be, you're taking your B minor triad, so F sharp, D, B, and you're adding an extra F sharp on the bottom. And that's going to be on your G string at 11. Now, you can either start from the bottom and sweep up and then back down, or you can start at the top and sweep down and then back up. It doesn't really matter which way you learn. I will start on the bottom, just for my preference. basically, what you're gonna do, your fingering for this, what I think it should be, and what most other players do when they're doing minor 3-string and 5-string shapes, will be your index finger at your F sharp right here, middle finger at your B, index finger again up at D, and then pinky at your F sharp. Remember, you're muting your bridge, and basically when you're sweeping, you're going to want to sweep across all the strings with one downward motion or one upward motion. You don't want to individually pick the strings. And you don't want to pick each one going down. You just want to have it fluidly go across each of the strings. Okay, so that's basically, you want to get up to be able to do that. So and once again, the most important thing here is when you're doing it to make sure that you don't hit those 2 notes simultaneously. You don't want that. You want, the way you do that besides your string dampening is right after you hit the note, you hold it out as long as you possibly can until you hit your next note. Okay? So hit that note, hit the next note, and lift up your first finger simultaneously. No, and that's the intro to the classic frameratey song. Okay, once you have that down, and you should start out very slow with a metronome. So just work it up to speed, okay? Once you have that down, you're going to want to move to your 5-string shapes, because 4-string shapes are kind of awkward. So your 5-string shape will be, basically, it's 2 octaves of your B minor triad. So you're going to start out at your B down here on your A string at 14, D on your D string at 12, and F on your G string at 11. That makes your minor triad. So basically it's, and then you just combine that with the 3-string shape you already know. Once again, you just work that up to speed, start really slow. And I think the most important thing with sweeping to make it sound good is your muting. Hands down, it's your muting. So make sure you have your hand roll across the strings as you play them, okay? You want it to roll across the strings to mute them. So basically that's it. And once you have that up to speed, you can start moving your sweeps around, or you can sweep and add a tap note. That's basically it. If you have any questions, write a comment. I'll be sure to check often, and I'll respond to them. But make sure you watch your muting, please. Because if you don't, it's just going to sound garbage. That's without muting. I would even go so far as to say mute your first string. Like not a full mute, but a light mute. So that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Next lesson should be up soon. Thanks.